We are live. We are live from the far west coast of the Big Island. And when I say the Big Island, it's Vancouver Island. Okay, so Vancouver Island is west of Salt Spring Island of the Gulf Islands. So the Gulf Islands are tucked up against the very southern part of Vancouver Island, which is the Big Island. And sun's just coming up here. It is 8:40 a.m. It's just coming over the mountains. It is absolutely spectacular out here. Let me just grab this and just show you what we're looking at. There's the view. They're out there. They got the fire pit going, having their bacon and eggs, coffee. And there's lots of boats that have been going out fishing. This is, the fish out here are amazing. There's halibut, red snapper, lots of salmon out here. There's lots of Dungeness crab. You name it, and you can live off the ocean here. Eating is just absolutely beautiful. Blessed off, kiss the baby out. So this is the far west coast of Vancouver Island, where we're at right now. And you don't see any houses. It's all pristine wilderness. There's a beautiful beach. You hear the waves crashing all night. They surf out here, lots of surfing. So, but guess what? There's no surf shops. This is how remote it is. Only about 100, I think about 144 people live in this town. And it's small. It's very small. I got to grab some more coffee. Anyway, we're going to go to that beach after I do this live stream. After we eat, we're going to go down to the beach and hang out on the beach and fly a kite. It's actually pretty calm out there, though. There's no wind, so she might have a bit of trouble getting that kite off the ground. I'm going to go grab some more Java. And you know what I've been doing? I've been spreading palm seeds around. So I bring palm seeds with me wherever I go. And so these are Trachycarpus, and that bag was just about full. So what I've done, we went for a walk. I throw palm seeds all over the place. And this place gets a lot of rain in the wintertime, way more than Salt Spring Island. So there's plenty enough H2O and warmth here to germinate these palm seeds. So I spread the rest of these when we go for another walk today. We're going to go to a forest, an ancient forest today where the trees are over 1,000 years old. So stay tuned for video. For some reason, I cannot log in on my other channel. So that's why I'm on this channel. Yeah. I'm on Vancouver Island. Vancouver Island on the far west coast of Vancouver Island. That's where we are. And it's an hour and a half drive. So once we get off the ferry from Salt Spring on the west side, it's 20-minute ferry ride from Salt Spring to Vancouver Island. And then we drive 1.5 hours straight across. You're not clear at all. Not clear at all. Really? Is that right? Must be let me clean this thing. Maybe this dirt. Is that better? Must be the crappy internet. I think the internet here is really crappy at this particular condo. That's what it is. It's not very good. No, not that. Interesting. It's the internet. Yeah, must be lagging. I got to see if my video, because I'm uploading a video too. Let's just see. It's 36%. I did do a live stream yesterday. Had an eagle sitting up in the tree there for hours, right? It's the internet. You know, at the last place we stayed at, where we usually stay, we stay in these cabins. And it looks like this. This is really a nice place. Wendy rents these places out. And then the sun deck's awesome. There's actually a sun deck out front. There's the kitchen, right? And then there's the hallway down there. And there's a bedroom at the end and a bathroom and closets and all that stuff. But you come here for the view. That's where you come. But yeah, the internet is not that great here. I'm not too impressed with this cottage's internet. And these are brand new cottages. This one was just built. So I think maybe next time we'll stay at the other cottage where I get better internet. Right? So anyway, hope you guys are having a good day out there. It's pretty quiet here. There's not really a lot of people in there. Mike's in there from Pennsylvania. And that's about it. So if you guys want to join in and say hi, most people go to my other channel. This one's more radio stuff, but we don't have a radio with us. No radios here. Only radio we have is in our car. It's for listening to music. Oh, the fire went off. The baby, everyone. Kiss the baby. I'm going to go grab, what do I need to eat? I just had really good bacon and eggs. Wendy made awesome breakfast, free range eggs. And then we had really good bacon and really good ciabatta bun. Let's see how this is going out here. Wendy's always looking at real estate. Wendy's talking. She says, I'd like to buy one of these places out here. I don't know how much they cost. I think they're very expensive. I'm thinking this unit here is probably about $700,000. I don't have $700,000, but Wendy says, if you go halfers, her and her son go halfers in one of these things, they could rent it out because these are good rentals. You can make good money renting these things out. So, and people come here in the winter to watch the Pacific storms. Down at the moment, headed to dock. Oh, well, hope all is well with you. Yeah, we're out here on the far west coast of Vancouver Island, so no radio stuff today. We're on a mini vacation. We drove. Well, by the time we got off our island, it was an hour and it was a 20-minute ferry ride, like I said to Mike, from our island to this big island, and then an hour and a half drive straight over to the far west coast. So, good morning, northwest corner. Yeah, we're off the far west coast of Vancouver Island, Dallas. I'm going to show you the view out here this morning. Here you go. I'm showing people what we're looking at.
We're talking about getting one of these.
Yeah, look at the birds flying over the ocean right there. Yeah. So there's, you can hear the waves crashing in on that beach over there. Oh, it's a beautiful place. Yeah. It is paradise. Yeah, it is really nice out here. It's quiet. It's remote. Very, very remote. There's no places to shop here, which I like. There's no stores. It's not commercialized. Good morning. Yeah, we are. You know what, Dallas? If you look at a map, we're in Port Renfrew. Okay, so if you look at Vancouver Island, we're in Port Renfrew off the far west coast of Vancouver Island. We call it Big Island. When we stand on the beach, we're looking at Nia Bay on Washington State. So Washington's most northwesterly point, it comes up around Juan de Fuca, and the most northwesterly point of Washington State, we're looking at it from Port Renfrew here. So that's where we are. We're in a town called Port Renfrew on the far west coast. You can Google it. I don't think a lot of people live in this town. There's a general store. There's a gas station. There's a pub. There's a tiny little cafe here where our cabins are. And that's it. Yeah, it's not real clear. Too bad. The internet's not that great out here. At this spot, it's funny, at the last place, it was freaking awesome. The phone right there. I'll put my big screen TV. Oh, do they drink beer? Watch the TV. Yeah. If you leave the phone right there, I'll put on my big screen TV. I'll call. Watch the TV. There's a big screen TV right there. We do have the big screen TV in here. Yeah, this is far away from all the bull crap that goes on in the rest of Canada. Yeah, it is milder here. I did notice a cordy line in a pot, sitting right just by one of the cabins here, a nice cordy line in a pot. So, I mean, the lake view. Oh, the lake view. This here is the Pacific Ocean. Believe it or not, this is, dude, Dallas, that is the open. That's Pacific Ocean right there. That is the ocean. That is the big Pacific Ocean right there. And then they surf in here. That beach over there in the distance is a white, well, not white, it's kind of gray, white, sandy beach, huge beach. And we're going to go over there after. And you can hear the waves just crashing in over there. People come here to watch the Pacific storms, right? Lots of big waves come in there. So yeah, it's a beautiful place and pristine. There's no houses over there. It's just wilderness, which I like. I don't like busyness. I'm not a city guy. I like quiet. And this is really quiet. Cold six-pack. When I think of six-pack, I think of 672, the Smoky Hills of Tennessee, six-pack. Yeah, I wish I should have brought my radio. I'll give you a view. There's the view right there, man. The marina down there, too. Look at the mountains. Just absolutely beautiful. And if you're lucky, sometimes you see whales out there, too. Right? Yeah. Next stop after this is Japan, man. Like I say, it's the far west coast of the Big Island. Is it quiet? Oh, yeah. This is way, I don't know. I'm going to have to ask Wendy that. I mean, it's pretty quiet where we live too, but I think this is quieter. I think only about 144 people live here. I think so. have to ask Wendy that. Do you think this is quieter than where we live? Probably, right? Yeah, it's quieter. Yes. Wendy says, yeah, it's quieter here than where we live. You got to remember, Salt Spring Island has 11,000 people, and I think Port Renfrew has like 144 or something like that. It's so quiet here. Like I said, all night long, you hear the waves crashing on the beach. It kind of reminds me of Maui. When we're on Maui, you can hear the waves crashing on the beach. There's a picture of a wave right there. Maybe that's a Tofino. That's a Renfrew wave. Hey, what do you think? Painting on the wall. I love it. Get pretty wife, stand up. Get that pretty wife, stand out of the view. We're on to something. I'll tell her to say hi. Here. So you want to say hi to you? People want to say hi to you. Okay. They said, get the pretty wife to get out here.
I haven't. Hi. We just had bacon and eggs.
Yeah, you made bacon and eggs. She actually, I don't know if you guys are vegetarians. I don't think Dallas is a vegetarian. Dallas is more like me, right? I mean, I got a bit of a redneck, and I think Dallas and I would get along real good. So Dallas, we had some good bacon and eggs, because I think Dallas is a bacon and egg type guy, right? And I'm a bacon and egg type guy.
Okay.
Anyway, Wendy's got the tropical thing going on here. Look at this. This is like a tropical thing. She's got the tropical. That's her pajamas.
Tropical.
That's tropical. The show just got better. You just made the show better. There you go. Hey,
Thank you.
here's Wendy's killer dog.
He wants some eggs.
Oh,
Oh, you want
he
this?
wants to say hi. You gonna yawn? You gonna yawn? Look at those ears, eh? He comes everywhere she goes. I had bacon and eggs for breakfast. See, we get along. It's perfect. So Wendy buys a really good bacon. It's not the stuff you buy at the supermarket that's all prepackaged stuff. She buys, what do you call that bacon? It's really hand cut.
Well, I just buy the ends.
Yeah, it's really thick bacon.
Good Candace Farms bacon.
Yeah, it's really thick bacon, and it doesn't have much fat on it. It's just like all meat. It's so good. And don't you love the smell of bacon? Isn't that like the best thing? Bacon. And bacon goes with everything. I'll never forget, I walked into the store one day and they had caramel iced donuts with bacon bits on them. And I go, I don't know how that would taste. I grabbed one and I bought it and I ate it. And it's like, oh my God, I had to go back for more. So caramel icing on a donut with bacon bits all over it. Bacon goes with everything. It kind of kicks it up a notch, doesn't it? Is there any more coffee over there, Krista? Wendy's going to make some more. So anyway, yeah, bacon and eggs. My name is Evan. You have to remember to do at college. It's or work for the family. You get a record deal of your own life. There you go, blast off. Bacon is the vitamin B. That's right. I agree. Vitamin B. Yeah, no, bacon is good. I think even vegetarians would probably like bacon. Bacon and the grits. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Do you guys like brisket? I think brisket's good too. You know, when I was up on Savory Island in July, went up the Northern Gulf Islands there was a brisket place, and man, that brisket would just kind of melt in your mouth. I don't know if you guys like brisket, but I like brisket. And Wendy made steak the other day. It was so good. It was like cut it with a fork stick, right? Got a steak. You know, I don't know. My oldest son is a vegan. And I don't know. I mean, I like vegetables too, but I think I like meat more. Bacon and grits. Yeah. So I don't need to take vitamin B then if I eat my bacon, right? Mm. We're going to go out for a walk after. So when I get home, I eat grits with butter and salt on it. There you go. See? Mm. You know what I like about the US? When you go for a breakfast, you go to a restaurant, it's supersized. And I remember when I took the kids to California in August 2008, I went into this restaurant there and I ordered breakfast and it was freaking massive. That's the type of breakfast I like. I don't like when you go to a place and you get just minimal. You get like a couple little pieces of this and that, and you're still hungry when you leave, right? So I like to be full. I definitely like to be full when I eat my food. I like a full plate. That's what I like. Full plate. Wendy makes a big breakfast. And now she's making more coffee. You guys like coffee? I like coffee. Hey, Kahu, I didn't give you any bacon. So we're up on the second. Is it the second floor? First floor, but we're on the side of a cliff. Hello, Mateos. Yeah, so this is kind of not really a video gate. This is just a live stream podcast from the Port Renfrew on the west coast of Vancouver Island. Like I say, on the far west coast.
Yeah.
And when I say the big island, it is Vancouver Island. Vancouver Island is huge, and it's located off the west coast of British Columbia, right? Yeah, I would call that a snack. Exactly. Hello, Mateos, 1548. So we got Dallas in there. I'm surprised to see so many people in there. So the time here is 8:55 a.m. It's still relatively early morning here on the west coast. Call that a snack. Good morning, 968 from Dallas. And there's Mitchell. Hey. If you're live, I'll catch you on home. Yeah. So I won't be. Yeah, if you're live, I'll catch you on home Wi-Fi. Okay, cool. Well, I know we're going to go out soon. We're going to go to the beach. Wendy wants to fly. Wendy wants to fly her kite. She's got the dragonfly kite. She wants to fly.
The birds all landed on me.
You speak to Portuguese? No, I don't speak Portuguese. But my daughter's been to Portugal. She went there about 5 years ago, and she really liked Portugal. And I like Portuguese sausage. Portuguese sausage good, and hot Italian sausage. 11:50. I'm getting some kids skip on SSB up around Alberta. Really? I've worked a few Alberta stations today, and there's one guy I worked actually a couple of times, maybe more, maybe 3 times in my vehicle. It's pretty rare that we actually get Alberta skip here on the radio, but I do have video gates. I do have video gates of it. I don't speak Brazilian. I only speak English. I'm getting some, that's cool. Kids skip on SSB up around Alberta. Yeah, I wonder what the skip would be like here. Last time I had the radio in Wendy's vehicle, and it was quite dead. There really wasn't much propagation coming in here, but I suspect Australia, like South Pacific and Central Pacific, could be coming really good here because we're on the far west coast. It's just open ocean here, nothing else. And there's mountains to the west, or to the east is all mountains. So I don't think I'm going to be able to talk east, but I'll be able to talk west. So Hawaiian Islands, maybe down the coast, California and stuff like that, Mexico. It'd be different skip out here. It's, like I say, an hour and a half from our island. It'd be, yeah, with the ferry, it's 2 hours. It's a 2 hour west of our islands, the Gulf Islands. Gulf Islands are on the inner south coast, tucked up against Vancouver Island. I talked to Ireland. Wow. No way, on AM. That is cool. That is awesome. You're lucky, man. I have not talked to Ireland and England for a long time. And I actually do have video gates of them either on this channel or the other channel, but from over a decade ago. I've been shooting video gates for quite a long time. So that was over a decade ago. But, Dallas, it's rare that we ever hear European stations coming in on the radio. I like it. It's super fun when they do come in. But years ago, I remember back in the day, I'm going to say back in the late 1970s, early 80s, I'd turn it on in the morning before I go to work, and there would be England coming in and European stations, but really super early in the morning, about maybe 6 o'clock in the morning, and then it'd fade out, and then the US stuff would start to come in, right? But yeah, that's pretty impressive. Channel 28 on AM. I talked to Hawaii on AM I've been using my little TRC 452. You've seen that radio on here, which is pretty amazing. That little thing that gets out pretty good. You're on AM 27025. That's down one of the lower ones, right? 27025. So what channel is that? 27. Which one is that? 27025. I'm thinking of 26925. So what on the CB frequency, what would that be? I speak the four major food groups. Yeah, dude, I'm with you. Right on. I do too. I got my Salt Spring shirt on right there. I got to get a Port Renfrew shirt. I wonder if they sell Port Renfrew shirts here. This town, there's no gift shops. There's no fast food. There's no places to shop here. That's why I like it. You really can't spend a lot of money in Port Renfrew. You can go fishing charters. People come here to go fishing. That's what they do. Yeah, that's 6. Oh, that's the noisy one. I flipped through 6. It's just a bunch of guys making a ton of noise down there. Motor Mouth Mall Yeah, Motormouth Mall comes in so loud, that guy. I don't know how much power that guy's running. I'm going to say, what do you think, Dallas? 5,000 watts? Like, that guy bleeds over on so many channels for me. Like, I swear that guy bleeds over like probably 6, 7 channels, and sometimes 6, 7 channels down. And there's another guy that does that too. I was down on 26915, and there was a guy there. I was getting cross channel, and I'm flipping around, and it was coming from channel 6, and this guy was coming in so loud, probably a really messy linear. And I'm not saying Motormouth Mall has a messy linear. That guy has clear, crisp audio and a very good signal. He's got a clean sound and station, but I think the guy's cranking out so much power. It does bleed over. That's the thing. And he's just south of me on the California coast, right? I think he's Northern California, something like that. I talked to a guy the other day called Minnie Mouth Mall, and I got a video of it. I'll have to show you. I thought it was Motormouth Mall. He was kind of copying them, and he says this is Minnie Mouth Mall, and he over on the East Coast somewhere. He was on the East Coast, Minnie Mouth Mall. I don't know if you ever heard of the guy, but I'll have to upload that video when I get back home. Because, like I say, we are vacationing on the West Coast right now, on the far West Coast. But Motormouth Mall is definitely heard whenever he keys up, people are going to hear the guy, right? And I've seen his setup. I've seen his antenna. He does have videos of that. It's pretty impressive. He knows what he's doing. Yeah. Anyway, I hope everybody's having a good day out there. I sure am. If I wasn't retired, I would be working right now. So this is much better. Just sitting here and looking at that view. Just gorgeous. Bird watts, peak watts, definitely 10,000. Whoa. Wow. Unreal. Man, the power bill. Man, this meter must be just spinning on his house. Can you imagine? You'd have to have a special breaker box in his house for that. Let me know if there are anything you want, please. But please let me know if there's anything you want. I need nothing, blast off. I have everything. I'm 58 years old. I'm trying to downsize now. You know, the only things I won't get rid of are my Harley Davidson and my radios. You know, I'm still kicking myself for getting rid of my muscle car years ago, but that's okay. You know what? I can't cry over that for life. BR. So yeah, there's nothing I need, blast off. I have everything to keep me happy. You know, when you get older, you want to get rid of some things. You don't want to keep collecting stuff. I've always been a collector. And like I say, I got rid of a lot of things over the last year. I made it better conditions, right? I've made it on 616. Yeah. Well, you know what? If conditions are right, horsefly, I'm talking barefoot the other day, and you can see the video. You can actually see the video on here. I was talking barefoot and making out here and there and everywhere in my little TRC 452 realistic radio, CB radio, and it's like kind of the first 40 channel that came out. Everything was 23 channels still everybody was using. I'm using this kind of first 40 channel back in 77 when I got it. I was 13. And it's got the little black numbers on the channel selector with a light behind it, 4 watts. And yeah, I was talking all over, and I used to talk all over the world on that thing. He doesn't always bleed over. He's very smart, I think, engineer, actually. Yeah. He's got a clean sound and station, Dallas. He definitely does. He's cleaner than anybody else on channel 6. Put it that way. There's some pretty messy, overdriven linears on channel 6, just so cranked up loud. And you can't even understand half those guys. They're talking so fast, like auctioneers talking about nothing. I don't even know what they're talking about. You know what I'm saying, right? You go down to channel 6, and most of those guys won't even give you the time of day. I've talked to people on channel 6 every so often, but rarely. Most of the time, they don't want to talk to me. I'm too weaky. I got a weaky station. That's the coffee, Miss T.
Nice. It's nice sitting by the fire.
Come and say hi one more time.
It keeps it warm.
This lady makes my video gates. This lady makes the video gate right here. Well, it's actually not a video gate.
It looks like I have a giant head. I guess I do.
I got a small head. So anyway, she booked this place. This is the place she booked. So I was expecting to stay at the French Girls Lair. Each one of these cottages has a name on it. Yes, very definitely genuine and knowledge dedicated. And a smart guy. Yeah. How large is your antenna on your roof? Please take a video of it. Actually, I do have a video of it. I got 3 different antennas, and I only have 1 antenna on my roof. I have the Sigma Venom on my roof, and then I have an Antron 99, and I have an IMAX 2000. And if you go to this channel, we're on this channel, look at antennas. antennas I use or whatever, and you'll see the different ones. So they're simple antennas. They're not big beams, but I want to get a Yagi beam. Dallas, yes, he definitely is genius and has, yeah, he does, man. He's smart. I can tell by watching his videos. He's a super smart guy. I remember one video of him he shot in 2012 or something, and he had this antenna on a tower, hydraulic on the back of his truck, pop up with a beam antenna on it. Jack Griffo, Chris Tallman. Who's Jack Griffo and Chris Tallman? Are they movie stars? I don't know who they are, but those are nice names. Anyway, yeah, I wish you guys were here with me. You'd love it out here. It's just absolutely beautiful. And you want to see something? Look at the fire pit. Look at that. Isn't that cool? I can see the birds floating around down there. We're actually up quite high here. Isn't that nice? Look at the beach. Look at that beach. Isn't that beautiful? We're going to be over there after. We're going to be hanging out on that beach. We were there. The last time I was here was March for my birthday, just about a week before my birthday, end of March. And it was warm. It was really nice. And we sat on the beach, and Wendy was flying her kite. But I don't think there's much wind out there today, though. That's the thing. I don't know if a kite's even going to fly today. We'll find out. So any palm trees there? Yes, there are, but not a lot. There's one tiny little, there's only one neighborhood here. And I did spot a palm tree. Now they'll grow easy here, but there will be lots soon because every time I'm here, I spread lots of seed around, right? So I bring a bag of palm seed with me. That's what's left of it. I had a much bigger bag and I'm going to spread more of this around, right? So those are palm seeds. And wherever I go, like Johnny Appleseed, I'm like Johnny Palm Seed. I spread palm seeds around. So these will germinate easily here because this place probably gets about 10 feet of rain a year. It is a rainforest. This is a rainforest here. But I mean, all summer long, it's been super dry. But the rainy season will be here soon enough. There's cordyline here. And yeah, I've only spotted like one Trachycarpus palm tree, which is a shame. Most everything is really natural out here. People aren't into palms out here. I scatter them everywhere. I scatter palm trees, palm seeds everywhere I go. Even up on the West Coast, higher up. Like we're at a lower latitude now. This cottage is called Latitude Adjustment. Each cottage has a name on it. This one's called Latitude Adjustment. I'm gonna to get geared up for work. I'm baking cornbread. Hey, did you ever hear the guy on Channel 28, Dallas? Cornbread handles cornbread. Take to work. I love cornbread. My mom used to cook it. Slow cooked soup, beans, seed. That's good food, man. Oh, I wish I was down there with you having some of that cornbread and the slow cooked soup, beans. Oh, don't you love baked beans too? Baked beans are so awesome. I like Southern food. I just love that Southern food, like the brisket and the grits, like real food, real man food, right? You know what I mean? None of that sissy stuff. I love that. That is just awesome. I got to make it to Tennessee one day. We'll meet up one day, Dallas. I know one day we're going to meet. We will do it for sure. And hopefully sooner than later. That's for sure. Anyway, have a good day at work, buddy. I like baked beans are awesome. Oh, they have an apple festival on Salt Spring every year. And there's one lady you go to called the Bread Lady, and she does these big crock pots of baked beans. Oh, man, so good. Just, I don't know what she puts in it, molasses or something, but they're thick and they're good. And you dip the homemade bread into them. Oh, I'm getting hungry all over again. Anyway, Dallas, have a good day. Don't work too hard. Hopefully it's not too cooking hot down there. It's going to be, I think, in the 20s here today. So Fahrenheit into the 70s. We're going to be into the lower 70s here on the West Coast. It's nice. But yeah, the food makes me. We eat bushes. Oh, bushes. I know they're good. Bushes are good too. I do what is called 15 bean soup plus a bag of pinto. Oh, hey, I talked to a guy in Alabama called Pinto Bean. Have you heard that guy? I got some video gates of me talking to him. And slow cooked them for 15 hours with smoked ham hock and hickory smoked bacon. Hey, did you hear that, Wendy? Yeah. So my buddy Dallas in Tennessee, he calls 15 bean soup plus a bag of pinto beans and to slow cook them for bacon. Oh, that sounds good. That sounds good. That sounds really good. I love that. Okay, we'll be right over. Be over for some of those baked beans. And you probably make enough of them. You make enough of them to last you for leftovers, right? Like that's going to last you a few days, I bet, at least. So, okay, well, we're here for Thanksgiving right now. That's what we're actually here for. Our Thanksgiving was Monday, but we actually had Thanksgiving dinner last night. Happy late Thanksgiving and happy Thanksgiving to you on the 24th of November, because I think we're gonna do American Thanksgiving too, because we usually do. We usually celebrate American Thanksgiving here too, just because we like to eat, right? But I think Wendy said she'll do steak. She'll do steak for American Thanksgiving. Usually we do turkey on Maui, but we're not going to be on Maui. This is our Maui this year, right? So have a good day, everybody. We did have a good Thanksgiving, and we have leftovers for tonight. We did that 12-pound chicken, which is totally awesome. Anyway, have a great day, everybody. I'm going to roll. I think I've done enough flapping my gums. Now I got to get ready to go out to the beach. We're going to head down to the beach in the distance there. It's just about a 5-minute drive from here. We're going to head down there and hang out on the beach for the day, and then we're going to go to Avatar Grove. All right. Take care. Enjoy the day. All right.
I'm going to the bedroom if you want. Okay.
Cheers to you. It's been a slice, guys. I appreciate you guys joining in the live stream. I don't know. Is it a video gate? It's more of a live stream. I'll say cheers from Port Renfrew. And you can look up Port Renfrew on the Google, and you can see what it looks like here. Port Renfrew. There's not a lot here, trust me. Is that Sarah Pinto Bean? Yeah, I love Pinto Bean. He's a nice fella. I like him. I like to talk to him. This is Pinto Bean, Alabama. Right. Okay, guys, I'm going to roll. Take care. Thanks for joining in. I might do another one tonight. All right. Last night we're sitting out there looking at the stars. It was absolutely beautiful. Have a good day in Pennsylvania, Mike. Have a good day in the volunteer state, Dallas. Enjoy your day at work. We're already Wednesday today, man. Time flies when you're having fun, right? And we'll talk to you out there. We'll be listening for you out there in Skipland, Dallas, 347 Tennessee. We'll be listening for you. Take care, buddies, and we will see you all next time. Bye-bye for now. Oh, you changed.
Well, yeah.
Oh, I thought you were going to wear your tropical stuff out.
No.
You'd wear that. People don't care about tropical jammies. Yeah, they're wood, aren't they? Or that's a pretty nice place. I don't know if I'd stay here again, though. Would you? Would you stay in this one? I like the French girls layer, too.
You just want that for the Wi-Fi.
No, that's nice. All right. See you later, guys. Thanks a lot. Have a good day.